Welcome everyone here to the Smashboard Show right here on Smash FM. Of course, we're not actually in Melbourne anymore. We're actually here in Auckland, New Zealand. Of course, on our way over to the US, but we'll return technically back home because we've been with one of the netballers who won the Div One A grade premiership for Sorrento. Of course, her name's Bree. She joins us right now. Thanks, Bree, for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Tell us a bit about the season for the Sharkies.
Yeah, so we had a really good season this year. It already feels so long ago, but we had a really good season this year. A lot of us have been at that club for a really long time now. So we a couple have joined us in the last couple of years and slotted right in. And so it just felt like one of those years where like you just had really gelled properly and it was a really fun year. And yeah, it just felt like it went really quickly. It felt like um, we were back in the grand final again only a couple of months later, but it was a whole season. So I guess that, yeah, just shows time was flying when we were having fun, I guess.
Was there a turning point to the season? Was there a game that you just went, okay, we can actually go all the way?
I think, to be honest, that journey for this season started probably when we lost the grand final last year against Langwarrin. I think we Langwarrin definitely won that fair and square, but I think we definitely left that court feeling like um, exceptionally hungry. I already felt exhausted at the thought of having to go through a whole another season to get there. So I think mentally we were just yeah, mentally we were sort of like already picturing ourselves there. I don't mean that to sound in an arrogant way, but we were just so hungry for it. So I think we all kind of had that mentality of like this year was just going to be it.
Uh, Tell us who did you verse in the grand final this year, and how did you fare against them throughout the season?
We versed Red Hill, which um, throughout we had won against them in the first time we played them in the year, and then we had lost against them. And they were certainly a team that yeah, I mean, the competition's a super healthy competition, and Red Hill right up there, and they were finishing very strong as well. So I think we're quite an even team in terms of capability. So yeah, it was really one of those ones where you yeah you couldn't let it go for like a minute because they were going to come for you. So they're a super strong team, really fun to play against. I feel like we've got like a healthy rivalry going now.
Did it get a bit confusing considering you both teams wear the same colors, red?
Yeah. Well, no, luckily Red Hill have got like an away. I think it's like an away game dress. So that was great. So that was amazing that they had that resource there. So that was good. Otherwise, yeah, yeah, it could have definitely been a bit more messier. But no, thankfully they had that resource there, which was great.
Now, I know the game was played at Lloyd Park in Langwarrin,
Yeah,
which obviously was far away from where the footballers were, just down the road at
yeah,
Frankston.
yeah.
I guess, did it feel a bit weird considering you couldn't have much of your football supporters come down to your game?
So our football supporters were there. Unfortunately, they didn't make the finals this year. So yeah, I think it would make it hard if your football team was also playing at the same time. But no, heaps of them got down, which was really special and felt amazing. And the crowd was really good this year. I felt a lot of energy in there, and I love Lloyd Park. It's got a good vibe about it. I don't know. We've won a few times there. It felt good.
Okay.
Like Warren probably won't like hearing that. I was going to say they probably don't, but no, I like it there. It's got a good energy about it. Really good, yeah. And the crowd was fantastic.
Was there a moment in the grand final that you felt comfortable enough to enjoy the moment?
Literally no. So like, um, Red Hill came back really hard in that last quarter. We had like quite a good lead going there for a little bit, and like we always knew that they would if we were up. We're going to come in strong, and they just kept going. I think they turned around like a 12 or 13 point deficit and we only ended up winning by three in the last quarter. So that's quite a turnaround for them, which was an incredible effort. So when they kept scoring those goals, I was actually I'd come off in the last like 3 minutes or something, and it was the longest 3 minutes of my life. Um, because they were just coming home strong, and it was just almost like a matter. Yeah, we were just sitting there wishing for the buzzers to go because they were coming home strong, which is an incredible credit to them. And yeah, did not feel comfortable at all. I think I was squeezing my teammate Alana, who was also there with me. Um, very hard. No, never felt comfortable until that phone went 100%.
Was it a relief or celebration after the game was completed?
Yeah, so we ended up, I think we all just went home and um, got changed, and then we just headed to the club rooms, and it was just a really, really nice, warm feeling. Like it's just been a really long time coming for everybody. And not just like obviously just not the players, like all the spectators, especially like family who are there literally every week, all the volunteers, sponsors, all of that were there, and so it was just this really. Like yeah, like I said, like that was our third grand final we've been in the last 7 years. I don't believe there was a under 17s grand final at some point for Sorrento Sharks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but in terms of like a senior netball premiership, that was the first one, and it was just a very long time coming for a lot of people who were even there, like way there before my time. And so yeah, it was a really beautiful and warm feeling there at the club. Maybe some champagne. maybe, maybe a bit of that. Not too much. No,
Yeah.
no, there was plenty.
Who got the hold of the cup first?
I don't know. I was a bit late getting there, as I usually am. So I was probably the last person to hold the cup. I know that much. I was probably the last person to hold the cup. No, I'm going to imagine it was Dom, our captain, our beautiful captain Dom. I'll put money that it was her. So and well deserved too.
Did you get a chance to kiss on the cup or drink out of it?
Yeah, I think we all did. You have to. You have to, right?
Yeah. Who got the hold of the flag?
Gosh, I think it was like Miller and Chelsea. Um, Clearly, I was too busy celebrating to notice these things. But yeah, clearly I was not being very observant at that time. But no, I think we all had to go at holding the flag and sharing it around. But okay, so I think we had at the front we had Chelsea, who is our B grade coach, who was also joining us in the final series and had filled in a lot throughout the season, and she was fantastic. Back up throughout that final series was fantastic. Really became a part of our team, which was great. Zoe, our new young gun, absolutely adore. Miller, who has been there for a few years now, an exceptional mid quarter. And we have got Tiani in our hot shooter, and Claire, our coach, at the front.
Did you get to wear the flag as a cape?
I didn't. It was already hanging up in the rooms, hanging up proudly, being
Oh,
kept safe. Yeah.
not even on the day.
No, I don't know. Sounds so corny, but it sounds so corny, but I feel like all of us were really just I don't even I don't yeah. Sounds really corny, but I feel like we were really just soaking in that feeling. I wouldn't have even minded if I didn't touch the flag or the cup. It was just the feeling we were after.
Mm.
Yeah, it was good.
The medal, which obviously I know that you're holding the medal in that photo, which I just showed.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
how long did you wear the medal around your neck for? And did you sleep with it? And then the second part of that question is,
Yeah.
did you bite on your medal? And if so, was it pure gold on the day?
I'm pretty sure it's 100% pure gold. That no question. No. Definitely pure. It's definitely pure gold. No, no. Yeah, we wore it that night, which was good, and then I've already lost it to my young daughters. They've taken ownership of it now, so yeah, which is fair enough. It's in their room somewhere.
No.
No, I know where it is. It's hanging up in their room, but yeah, they own it now.
Okay. I'm sure you're not going to get that back anytime soon then.
No, but I can see it though. That's good. I can say it. Yeah, I'm allowed to say it. I can't have it back though.
Oh, has the premiership sunk in a month later?
Literally no. I was talking about this to somebody only last week. No, I feel like it hasn't really sunk in. Yeah, they're funny things, aren't they? Like they very hard to win, and it's always such a big journey to get one. And then now we've done it. Yeah, it hasn't really sunk in, but I don't really know what that feels like, I guess. But I'm not really sure how that feels like if it's once it sinks in. That's good. Once it sinks in.
Yep.
But I definitely feel a real sense of satisfaction and just feel super content at the moment.
Mm.
Yeah. So enjoy the off season and hopefully get some fire back in the belly for next year.
Talk a bit about your netball journey. Where did it all start and why did you choose it?
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I started out playing basketball actually. Wasn't super good at that. It was all right. And then got coaxed in by some friends to play. And I feel like there's like this thing when you play basketball, like netball's like netball. But so I was a bit hesitant at first, and then I played it, and I quickly realized it's actually a lot rougher than basketball. It's actually a lot rougher. Not meant to be, I think, but I don't know. No, and I just fell in love with it straight away. It's such a cool sport. So I think once you sort of get in, you get a bit hooked, really. So that was sometime in primary school, I think, and then yeah, I've just played ever since, and then just ended up playing in the VNL at some point, and um played some mixed netball. Um, played for Australia with some mixed netball there at one point. Always like to drop that one in. It sounds good, but really it was mixed.
Yes, fair enough. Fair point. Fair
I don't know.
point.
It's not the same as playing. I don't know. Back then, I think it's a lot better these days.
Yeah.
No. So, um, yeah, and then I had a year off of netball. Probably got a bit netballed out at some point. Had a year off, and then I ended up moving down to the Mornington Peninsula, 2018, and just yes, was sitting on my couch in my new home down here, and I googled netball teams near me, and Sorrento Sharks, and I had no idea about the league down here, to be honest. And
Oh.
Sorrento Sharks, yeah, I had no idea. I just googled it, and then Sorrento Sharks and Rye Demons popped up, and I literally just thought, um, I think I'd rather be a shark. I guess I know shark sounded nice, and I literally just rocked up and fell in love with the club ever since.
Pretty much just answered my next question about to how you managed to find yourself down at Sorrento.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
you just answered that question for me.
yeah.
Um, so my next question I'm gonna ask is, what does representing Sorrento mean to you now, especially in the sport of netball?
Yeah, look, I'm a pretty good talker, so I could probably go on for days about that one, but I'll keep it brief. There's just a lot of really special people at the club, and being, I guess, in like a small town environment, it's just like it feels like it's the center of the community, really. So whilst I guess from the outside it can just look like a sporting club. Once you're in it, you quickly realize it's almost like a big family, and um, everyone's there for their different reasons. Whether it just starts out being like something they do for fitness or social, or because they love the game, or they've got daughters playing, so they're helping out. I think, yeah, like I said, everyone just gets pretty hooked in pretty quick and just falls in love with it. And so I guess for me, playing at the club, it's just being a part of a community, a really tight knit community, and I guess as well, I feel like we've got a lot of. I mean, I'm sure this is like at every club too, mind you. Like at many clubs, I just feel like we're a team of really strong women. A lot of us are mums, and a lot of girls are studying and having to do the commute, and it just feels like a big sort of like um, it just feels like really good for women's sport. I'm really into that idea of like developing women's sport. I'm really into that, and I just feel like that club is just a really good demonstration of how good women's sport can be to watch and play.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that this premiership would have been one of your highlights. Do you have any other highlights?
Highlight. No, yeah, no, actually, generally not even just saying. I think playing for Sorrento is definitely a highlight of my netball career, I guess you could call it. Hands down. And yeah, I mean, yeah, like, definitely. I mean, I think 2018 when we first came to the club, it was just a really exciting year. I think it was the first year that a lot of new players had come to the club, found themselves there, and so A grade was exceptionally strong that year. We got to the grand final, and unfortunately lost. But like, yeah, like yeah, winning's certainly not everything. Like, we
Mm.
just so thoroughly enjoyed every year, no matter what, and it was just nice to finally get that reward. I guess that's nearly been like 7 years for most of us, so it was just really nice and. Um, yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, it was definitely a highlight. I think running on to the court once that siren had gone and just seeing Alana, Alana's face, who sort of like helped really lead that, and like people like Katie and David and all that just felt really cool to do that for those guys, especially.
Do you have any more future ambitions now in netball? Is like
Yeah.
coaching the kind of thing that you're wanting to do?
Oh, we are so privileged to have Claire down at Sorrento coaching us. She coached us for the first year this year, and I think it was a really great experience having her as a coach, and I believe she signed on again next year, which is great news
Correct.
because she's super she's a super asset for our club. It's massive. We've had great coaches in the past. We had Beck last year, and we've had Alana who played with us. And they've been incredible. But I think it was even nice for them to be able to just play and not have to worry about that side of things, and just have someone sort of take the reins on that side of
Mm.
things. So and she's been amazing. Like, she's so knowledgeable. Like, I learned so much this year, and like, I've been playing for years. I'm 34, and I learned so many new things this year, which is like that's a great thing to be able to say after a season when you've been playing for so long, that you've learnt new things already. And she's got a great sense of humor, and yeah, slotted right in. She's lovely
Yeah.
and super intelligent. Yeah,
What would be your advice to people down the beautiful Mornington Peninsula
yeah,
to get involved in netball, and especially heading down to Sorrento?
yeah. Definitely come. I mean, it's yeah, good perks, right?
Yeah.
Good perks to come play down at Sorrento. No, it's a beautiful part of the world. I feel very lucky to call it home. Well, I must admit, I call Morning Peninsula home. I don't live in Sorrento. I live in Blairgowrie next door,
Oh,
but close enough. Close enough. Yeah,
close enough.
5 minutes, right? No,
Yeah.
yeah, in the zone. There.
Correct.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I definitely recommend coming down this way. It's a really beautiful part of the world. Yeah, like I said, the people are absolutely lovely. Everyone gets around it. So yeah, if you are looking to play or you live down this way in particular, definitely come on down. We've got trials this Thursday actually.
Yeah.
Um, at the courts, yeah, this Thursday we've got trials. So if anyone's listening and they're thinking that they might want to come down, please do. We've got many grades, we've got A, B, C, D, and under 17. So plenty of opportunities there. Yeah.
Now, I have to finish with some light-hearted questions about your teammates, which
Oh,
is
please.
who had the most embarrassing moment on the court this season, and what was it?
It probably was me. 100% was me. I'm just trying to think of which one really. Yeah, which one? I actually got sin binned in the last quarter of the grand final. We'll just bring that. We'll add a bit of interest into I got. I didn't. I didn't mean to. I like to joke. I'm a bit in my older age. I've lost probably a bit of speed and agility, so it was just an innocent try to go get the ball. But I'm probably just a bit. I might be half a second behind these days. So that was pretty embarrassing, if I'm honest, being sin in the last quarter of grand final. But luckily, it didn't impact the game, and like I said, I didn't mean to. I'm just a bit awkward and old sometimes. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm assuming that was on tape, wasn't it?
It's on tape. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Nothing in it. Nothing in
Okay.
it.
Nothing I need to actually see when I have to watch it back.
Nah, nah, no, no, no tribunal or anything like that.
Who's the comedian, the best singer, and the best dancer on the team?
Oh, okay. Best singer is Chelsea. She like hand that girl a microphone. Dancer. Oh gosh, everyone's pretty good. Everyone's pretty good at dancing. Who's the best dancer? I don't know. We're all pretty. I'm going to be boring to say all of us pretty good at getting
Mhm.
down. And then I loved, yeah, Tiani's pretty funny. She's funny. Yeah, probably Tiani. Alana makes me laugh though a lot as well, actually. I don't know. There's
Mm.
lots of laughing happens, probably too much. Oh well, it worked. It worked, didn't it? The laughing worked.
Yes. Who do you have a pre-game superstition or ritual?
Oh my God, I'm shocking with these. Um, I used to have so many when I was little, but I've like grown out, like I've grown up. No, um, no, you used to always have to wear a headband, which was interesting. And then, no, but no, but I must admit we had a great game in the prelim. So yeah, the prelim before the grand final. So I made sure I had the exact same dinner, wore the same socks, had the same breakfast and lunch, did everything exactly the same, just in case it worked.
Okay.
Just in case it worked, I did the exact same thing. Yeah.
Would you like to tell
But
us?
yeah, it's usually the same pair of socks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Was there a particular meal that you like to tell us?
Nothing to, I had a what it was like a tofu rice.
Oh,
Yeah, like tofu and rice, like do you say poke or poke
yeah,
bowl?
yeah,
Yeah. I made one of those. It was delicious. It was
yeah.
good.
Ah.
Yeah, they had a smoothie in the morning and some eggs on toast. I don't even know if that and then banana. Lots of know if that's. I mean, I don't want to be giving anyone any advice on what to eat, but that's what I ate.
No, no, no. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Uh, it works. It works. So,
Yeah.
did the team have a pump up song?
Oh, we did have a playlist going, which was great, and everyone added their different ones on there. Um, for me personally, anything Beyonce, really. That was a trick. Anything Beyonce does the trick. She'll get you over the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then I think we had AC/DC going a bit there,
Ooh.
Thunderstruck. Yeah, that was good. That was good on the way there. Um, but yeah, no, I love a good pump song.
Okay, we're going a little bit old school by the sounds of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
AC/DC, Beyonce.
Yeah, yeah, it was it. Recommend.
Correct, correct. Well, Bree, thank you so much for getting up some of your time to join us. I can't wait to. I'll try and make sure I get down to the beautiful part of the peninsula down there at Sorrento, and hopefully, hopefully might get to your first home game of the season.
Amazing.
To yeah, get to hopefully get to meet you and obviously your amazing
Yeah,
Premiership teammates.
yeah, that's
Um,
fantastic.
and yeah, hopefully to start off the 2025 Premiership defense, hopefully.
Yeah, so good. So good. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
No worries. And that's Bree there joins from the Sorrento Football Netball Club. Of course, that won the Mornington Peninsula Football Netball League Division 1 A grade grand final after beating Red Hill about a month ago now. There's more on the Smash Sport Show right after this. Don't go away here on the 10th year celebration.